Today's 5-minute lesson is about one of the most misunderstood and most transformative ideas in W. Edwards Deming's System of Profound Knowledge: appreciation for a system. Most managers believe performance problems come from people. Someone didn't try hard enough, didn't care enough, or just messed up. But Deming taught something radically different: that almost every problem you see in your business is the result of the system those people are working in. He once said, "A bad system will beat a good person every time." In other words, even your most talented people can't win if the system is designed to lose. In the next few minutes, we'll explore what it means to truly see your organization as a system, and how one manager learned that the key to better results wasn't pushing her people harder, but helping them work better together. Let's start with a story. Meet Sarah, a manager at a mid-sized manufacturing company. Her team makes precision parts for electric bicycles. For months, Sarah's been frustrated. Production numbers are down and complaints from customers are up. So she pulls Jason, one of her best machinists, into her office.
Jason, we've got to pick up the pace. The board's on my back about these delays. Can you stay late and help hit the quota?
I can, but honestly, half my time is spent fixing the measurements from the CAD files. Engineering keeps changing specs after we start cutting. We never know what version's the right one.
Sound familiar? Sarah thinks she has a worker problem, but Jason is describing a system problem. The real issue isn't in his effort, it's in how the parts of the organization interact. Deming's idea of appreciation for a system is simple but profound. Every organization is a network of interdependent parts, departments, teams, and processes, working toward a shared purpose. If we manage only the parts, we suboptimize the whole. When Sarah pressures Jason without understanding the upstream design process, she creates short-term activity, but long-term waste. To see the system, she needs to ask, how do our design and production processes interact? Where do handoffs create friction? Who depends on whom, and for what? And what's the aim we're all working toward? Deming taught that every system needs an aim, a reason for being. The job of management, he said, is to optimize the system so that everyone's work contributes to that common aim. The next week, Sarah decides to map the workflow. She gathers people from engineering, production, and quality control in one room.
I realize I've been asking each of you to go faster, but I never stopped to ask how your work connects. Let's map it together.
They discover that engineering updates CAD files after production starts, and those updates don't automatically notify the shop floor. A simple communication gap causes rework, delays, and frustration.
So if we just sync file versions daily, we'd stop cutting the wrong parts?
Exactly, and we can automate that alert in the system.
They also realize something deeper. Their company doesn't have a shared definition of why they're doing what they do. Each department has its own metrics, but no common purpose. So together, they agree on an aim: to build components that make electric bicycles safer, more reliable, and more enjoyable for riders, in a way that supports customers, respects employees, and sustains the business. That aim changes everything. It gives context to decisions, helps prioritize improvements, and reminds everyone that their work is part of something larger than today's quota. Within weeks, productivity improves, not because people worked harder, but because they finally worked together toward a shared aim worthy of their effort. Here's what Sarah learned, and what you can apply starting today. See your organization as a system. Draw the flow of work from customer request to delivery. Where are the loops, the delays, the rework? Look between departments, not just within them. Most problems arise at the interfaces, the handoffs no one owns. Shift blame from people to process. Instead of asking, who messed up, ask, what in our system made this the likely outcome? Give your system a clear aim. Make sure everyone knows what success looks like and how their work contributes to it. Make improvement a shared goal. Optimization happens when everyone works toward the same aim, not when each team protects its own metrics. In Sarah's story, the breakthrough came not from heroics, but from humility. The willingness to see her team as part of a living system. And when she did, improvement followed naturally. Your organization, whether it builds bicycles, software, or sandwiches, is also a system. The question is, do you see it that way? Because once you do, everything changes.